They said, there are peptides now, there are different types of TRT treatments, and you have to be willing to go down that road. And that is the hardest part now. Like even within the VA system, they can fight you on that. Well, screw the VA. There's private care for a reason.
Right. Yeah, and that's the thing with the VA is they're so fast to just prescribe you medications out the rear end. I think when I first went in, they tried to prescribe me 16 different medications, and it's like, either you can become a product of the system where you depend on these medications for basic functionality that then lead to side effects down the road, which lead to more medications, or you can find a doctor outside the system that actually knows what they're talking about. Somebody, and it's rare to find a doctor who knows about nutrition because they don't teach it in medical school. But if you can find a doctor who knows nutrition, knows, what a healthy human body is supposed to look like and function like, and actually wants to help you improve, it's not going to benefit them financially to do this kind of thing, but there are doctors who will help.
And the biggest part of finding that one doctor is like, once you got him, hold on to him like he's gold,
right,
or her, or whatever they identify as. Right. But the biggest part is that if you do find a good physician and you do find somebody that wants to see you do well and be able to help you, then you need to start running not only your own ideas past them, but like ask questions, dig deep, what can I do to get myself in better shape? What can I do to eat better? What do I need to be intaking daily on water? They may not have those answers right away for you, but you can easily look these things up yourself as well.
Right.
There's a BMI for a reason, which exists because you need to know your water intake daily, your daily nutritional intake, what your body fat percentage is. There's a lot of layers to it.
Right.
But when it comes down to it, you just want to be able to really attack this thing from the baseline. And the first part of that is admitting you may have an issue, accepting that, going for the gold with it and saying, you know what, now I need to seek the help. Right. And if you can do that, you can find the routes, like they told you, like you were going to have a double knee replacement.
Right.
We just did legs today. And that's the other thing. It's like we did legs, and for a guy that supposedly needed a double knee replacement, he was pushing weight. And the other part of that is that, I was drastically injured in my legs as well. I have multiple surgeries on my right leg, my shin, my femur, even my glutes. And they told me that I would never squat. What's the first thing I do every day?
Squat.
That's the thing, is if you're willing to take the time to really figure out your issues, then I guarantee there's going to be either a semi-solution or a permanent solution that exists for you.
Yeah, and the human body is designed to recover, right? Like you can't go work out and then recover if your body's not got the ability to do that. So you innately have this ability to recover physically as a human being. And so when you go to a doctor and he's like, oh, no, you have to have this surgery, you have to have this medication the rest of your life, stuff like that. That's probably not the final answer. There's probably a way to literally heal yourself and bypass all of that additional trauma that you would go through with surgery or to your metabolic system with medication, whatever it might be. And it's important for guys to find a way to actually heal themselves instead of becoming dependent on this monopolized pharmaceutical industry that we have. Because so much of it is about creating clients and keeping them on the payroll. Whereas with the right training routine, the right diet, the right supplements, that kind of thing, you can actually heal yourself and become better than you were prior to the injury.
When it comes down to the pharmaceuticals, they don't make money unless they keep you sick.
Right.